Welcome back to the channel. And if you're someone who's in the real estate game, maybe you want to get some travel points for this. So there are a couple of companies. There is EXP's partnership with Built, where you make your first home purchase with Built, you will get 1 point for every $2 spent. There's another company that does this outside of EXP, but they do work with EXP agents. Now, I don't know if there's any double dipping possible, but if you are looking for a realtor and you are looking to make a home purchase, you can actually get rewarded points for that home purchase through other companies than Built. One company in particular is called RBN. We're going to look at RBN a little bit more in just a few moments, but RBN has partnered with Virgin and the Virgin Red point system to allow you to transfer points one-to-one when you make a home purchase. So turn your home purchase into Virgin Atlantic points with RBN Rewards. Virgin Red, Virgin's group loyalty program, has partnered with RBN Rewards to offer home buyers and sellers a new way to earn premium travel rewards through real estate transactions. As first noticed by Frequent Miler, this innovative partnership allows clients to convert property deals into Virgin Atlantic Flying Club and Virgin Red points, opening access to luxurious travel experiences worldwide. Here's what you need to know. Virgin Red and RBN Rewards have partnered to allow individuals buying or selling a home through an RBN participating agent to earn RBN reward points. This program applies to real estate transactions in the United States, Europe, and the Caribbean. Here's how it works. RBN Reward members can earn points based on the value of their real estate transaction, with a standard rate of 1 point for every $2 spent on buying or selling a home through an RBN participating agent. To put it simply, if you're buying a $400,000 home, 200,000 Virgin points. If you're purchasing $1 million home, 500,000 points. If you're purchasing $520,000 home, it is a 260,000 point option for you, which is more than most welcome offers about that. So if you go through an RBN agent, you're able to secure a boatload of points with RBN. Now, RBN points will be transferred one-to-one with Virgin Red. As highlighted here, you can use those points with Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Voyages, Virgin Hotel Stays, and Virgin Limited Edition experiences like private island vacations and safaris. So they go on to give you some examples: a 7-night stay at Nakar Island from 2 million points, a luxury safari at Mahali, Missouri in Kenya from 300,000 points, or a 5-night Caribbean cruise with Virgin Voyages from 310,000 points. Or even easier, you can book a one-way upper class ticket from LA to London with access to Virgin's new LAX Clubhouse, starting at 40,500 points. So they go on to describe this partnership as a new way for buyers and sellers to earn and use points connected to real estate transactions. They're enabling property buyers and sellers to earn Virgin points through high volume transactions. Okay, that's not the real big deal here. Okay, Virgin is a one-to-one partnership, but let's talk about RBN points for a little bit, because RBN points might actually be a sneaky good way if you're in the real estate game and you're able to buy and sell homes. And trust me, I'm not your biggest fan, but if you're someone who plays at a pretty decent level in the real estate game and you don't want to hear from a schmuck like me, but you want to travel luxuriously, either through buying or selling homes, let's look at RBN. RBN is a rewards network for folks looking to buy and sell real estate. So what is RBN? It's a rewards platform tied to real estate transactions. When you buy or sell a home with a participating agent, you can earn RBN points that can be redeemed for luxury travel, goods, and experiences. How do I earn RBN points? Points are earned when you close a qualifying home purchase or sale with an RBN participating agent. The number of points you earn is based on your home's purchase or sell price and your agent's commission. You can earn up to 1 RBN point for every $2 in the transaction. Buy $1 million home, that's 500,000 points. There's no cap to the total number of points you can earn. Is there any cost to use RBN? No, it's free. Is RBN available in all states? Currently available in select states, depending on availability of agents' participation and local brokerage partnerships. Can I use RBN if I'm buying a second home or investment property? Yes, RBN points can be earned on primary residences, second homes, and investment properties, as long as the transaction involves an RBN participating agent. Again, low-life internet dudes like me, not so privy to this. Now, if I get to some crazy YouTuber size, maybe. Redeeming points. What can I use RBN points for? Luxury travel, including partner redemptions like Virgin Red, furnishing and home goods, premium vehicle purchases or leases, and exclusive experiences and VIP events. Now, I don't know the exact details on these last two, the premium vehicle purchases or the exclusive experiences and VIP events, but think not your typical thing. Do my RBN points expire? Nope, RBN points don't expire. Can I transfer my points? Yes, you can transfer RBN points 1-to-1 with Virgin Red and Virgin Atlantic Flying Club. This allows you to redeem your points for a wide range of travel rewards, including flights with Virgin Atlantic and their SkyTeam partners. Then it's how do I sign up? If I'm already working a deal that hasn't closed yet, can I still join RBN? You can join, but your deal won't be reflected in your RBN points. How much are RBN points worth? When you buy or sell with your local agent, you can earn 1 point for every $2. Points are worth 2 cents each when redeemed through the RBN Travel, our online portal with access to nearly every major hotel and airline brand for high-end personalized experiences. Our luxury hotel advisors offer complimentary concierge service. You can also transfer points 1-to-1 with Virgin Red, part of the SkyTeam Alliance, redeem for flights, hotels, cruises, and more. Your points offer unmatched flexibility, exclusivity, and real-world value. So a lot of us are going to think, okay, 2 cents per point, whatever. When we get into it, it's maybe not as, okay, whatever, as you might think. Can't cash out your points, as they say. How soon after closing can you redeem your points? Don't really care. Are there blackouts or restrictions? They don't have blackout dates or restrictions through RBN Travel. You can pretty much book whenever. There is a referral program and sharing program. You can earn points that way. And how do you find a participating agent? We'll go into that. You can go into that on your own. And who do you contact with questions? There's that. So those are the FAQs on RBN. That's just like a really high level of stuff with RBN. Now, you'll contact an agent, get in touch with the agent. If you agree to work with the agent, whatever your process is for that home purchase will be eligible for points. So you buy a house for $400,000. Again, that's 200,000 points. You can transfer those points out 1-to-1 with Virgin and go forth and book however you would like to book, right? If you are someone who is able to make a first home purchase through an RBN agent, great. You're going to get a boatload of points that you can use one way or the other, right? If your points are valued at 2 cents per point, if 200,000 points would be conservatively $4,000 in value with their portal. So with that in mind, let's go to check the RBN Rewards website real quick. RBN Rewards, exceptional agents, first-class rewards. With access to over 700,000 hotels, 400 airlines, and a wide range of event tickets and activities, your points go further here. Each RBN point is worth 2 cents when redeemed through the portal, giving you real value and endless travel options at your fingertips. Now, if you are someone who books flights at 6 to 9 cents per point, this is not going to be the most exciting thing for you. I absolutely understand. This probably isn't a great play for airlines. So before we get too deep into the airline portion of things, for those who get huge value through airline partners, awesome. Maybe the Virgin side of things is a more interesting portion for you because you can turn your Virgin points into however many cents per point, especially using SkyTeam, especially using Delta, or however you see fit to use your Virgin points. That is a great way to use these points, transfer them over, get like more than a welcome offers set of points. You have a nice pool of points to play with from a real estate from a real estate transaction that you were likely doing anyway. If you're someone looking for their first house or looking to buy a new house or whatever, right? So book travel online. So again, this is probably not a service for regular people. And I get that. As a regular person, I'm looking at this aspirationally. This is like aspirational purchasing for me. But let's just get an idea of what their online travel looks like. So online travel, you can book hotels like Hilton properties. Okay, cool. Hyatt, Lowe's does not have its own transfer capable program. I think they have a program, but you can't book Lowe's hotels outside of travel portals without going directly through Lowe's. Peninsula hotels, same thing. They don't have a transfer capable currency, so you've got that. Delta, Southwest, JAL, Singapore Airlines, KLM, Virgin Atlantic. You can book Virgin Atlantic in their portal or through point transfer. JetBlue, Cathay Pacific, American Airlines, United, Air France, Korean Air, Emirates, which, given that Emirates is slowly shutting down its transfer capabilities, this may not be the worst play. Korean Air, I already mentioned. Alaska, if it's Alaska, it's also including Hawaiian. These are separate, but these will be joined soon. Hotel side. Now, they are specifically mentioning the Waldorf Astoria, which is a little silly because they're also mentioning Hilton. They do mention Marriott, but they also mention Marriott brands. And when they mention Marriott brands, they're talking at the top of the end with the JW Marriott, Westin's, and the Ritz-Carlton. Radisson Hotels and Resorts, those will likely be through Choice. Those are also through Choice, but Radisson internationally is not through Choice. Ramada is another brand that I believe is either Choice or IHG. You do have IHG as an option. Crown Plaza, Hyatt, as I said, Peninsula, Four Seasons, and then this one that's covered by the iPhone that I can't make out. It starts with an R. So why am I interested in this? Because guaranteeing 2 cents per point at the Four Seasons is really hard to do, and their travel platform will let you do that. So will, the Edit for now, I'm sure. FHR, I'm sure, can get you some pretty good point values at the Four Seasons. Maybe not as strong as 2 cents per point, but hey, Four Seasons is really nice, and they don't have a loyalty program. Why? Because the Four Seasons sells itself. This is a way to get discounted Four Seasons stays. Not bad. If you are someone who's into buying and selling homes, if you're someone who's into purchasing secondary properties, great. I envy your money stash, but you can then turn this into more luxury travel that you're already doing by putting as much money as you are through the credit cards you're already using and utilizing those programs. Here's another program to utilize. And you can transfer over to Virgin. So we'll stop sharing there. There are a couple of more interesting facets here. Now, some of the agents that they work with are also associated with some other real estate entities. So it's a little interesting. We'll go back to here. So I just selected a town in New York. Welcome to RBN. Our real estate agents, referral specialists are here to connect you with local top agents, whatever. I don't care. So they are paired with a number of companies. So we're just going to go back here. So we're good here. So top agents, trusted brokerages, your choice. You can select your agent, close on your home, redeem your points. They work with Forbes folks, Sotheby's, Berkshire Hathaway, EXP. This is where you could potentially double dip if you're working with an EXP agent. It's possible. I will not say it is likely. I will not say it is probable. If you are the sort of person who wants to try and finagle a double dip with an EXP agent, if they're RBN and EXP, maybe you could arrange something with them where you get credit for both built and RBN points. It's going to be at the exact same rate for the exact same transaction, maybe double dip. I can't guarantee anything. If you're playing this level of the game of life, I'm sure you can make something work. Compass, Real, Christie's, Keller Williams, Remax, Silverleaf Realty, and Weichert. So Berkshire, Sotheby's, EXP going to be at the higher end of things. Keller Williams, Remax, and Weichert probably lower end, but we're not talking $100,000 properties. We're talking at least $400,000 to $600,000 plus, and more likely you're looking at $750 million, 1.2, etc. And again, the value of the property is going to determine the value of the points. The points are exactly worth half of the property. So $1.2 million purchase is going to be 600,000 points. There are no other programs that will give you that many points, regardless of what you do. That is 2.5 business platinum welcome offers after $40,000 in spend. Now, you are spending 1.2 million versus 40,000, 40 to 60,000. I get it. And you can earn points on buying and selling. So you buy the house at 400, you sell the house at 800, you're gonna get 200,000 on the purchase, and 400,000 on the sale. Interesting program. They have a travel portal where they're guaranteeing 2 cents per point, but they are also giving you the ability now to transfer your points out to Virgin, and you can use your points with Virgin however you see fit, whether it's hotels or cruises or flights and other Virgin experiences. So just wanted to take some time, highlight this particular program. It is interesting to me and an envy in my eye because I will never be able to participate in this program. Maybe never is not the right word, but it's going to be a while before I can participate in that program. If you're able to, great, lovely. Enjoy. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. If you like what I do, hit the like and subscribe button down below. If you want to support me here on YouTube, consider becoming a channel member. That is $2.99 a month. You can cancel it at any time. Check out the pinned comment for ways to support me outside of YouTube. Ko-fi, buy me a coffee, Rove Miles, anything like that would be a huge help. Hitting the subscribe, we are on our way to 2,200 subscribers. Would love to hit 2,500 by the end of the year. Be great to hit 3,000 by December, but I don't know that 3,000 is a easy to hit goal. So 2,500 for now. If we get to 3,000, even better. Check me out on the Stack Your Points podcast. We are approaching 600 subscribers there. We record on Monday nights. We release on Wednesdays and Fridays. We do a live on Thursday nights. And check me and RJ out on the Bridge Banter podcast, another podcast that we've started that is about a Star Trek rewatches. So yeah, that'll do it for this one. Talk to you soon. Appreciate your time. 2 videos are going to pop up here. Check those out. And if you like what I do, again, subscribe, do all the things, click the bell. I don't know. Anyway, bye for now.